Hello, world of YouTube. Sorry it's like dark. It's because I have none of the lights on in my room. And, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you who actually care. I'm spending Valentine's Day being single, but whatever. It's not the first time. Um, I know a lot of people complain about it because everyone else is all lovey-dovey and the rest of us are just good for you, I guess. And some people are like, my boyfriend doesn't live here and so far away. I'm like, my boyfriend's non-existent. Uh, but I have friends who are like my valentines. Um, I feel like businesses just try to make every chance they can to earn money. So they're like, oh, Valentine's Day, let's just sell these adorable things that people can buy and not actually want. Because, you can only have, a Valentine's Day stuffed animal out for so long before people are like, it's not Valentine's Day anymore. Um, it's just kind of obnoxious, people being like, oh, Valentine's Day, it's just a time for people to buy shit that nobody needs, and it's gone within the day because it's mostly just chocolate. I mean, I didn't even get anybody a Valentine or anything. Normally, I'll do some stuff for my friends, but I didn't even attempt with that this year because I just didn't want to. I bought my brother and sister stuff for Valentine's Day. Because my brother's girlfriend broke up with him a few days ago, and my sister has all this stuff to make for her business, and yeah, so it's cool. It works. I bought my brother a journal that he can use all the time because I feel like having a journal is should be everyone's top priority, because if you have something to write in or to communicate in and share your feelings in rather than telling someone else who might just tell somebody else, it's nice to have this other form of communication there. I'm obsessed with journals, which may be why I'm ranting about them, but I feel like if you have a journal and you have something that you can put ideas in, it's really nice because you can always go back and be like, wow, I was stupid then, or wow, that was a really important moment in my life. And for me, I do collaging journals and I have diaries and stuff. And each journal is for a different thing and a different part of what I want to convey. And I have a journal that I cut out words from magazines and images from magazines, and I collage them. And when I go back through, a lot of the stuff in there is stuff that I would have only liked in the past. Like, I found names of my boyfriends in magazines and collaged them in there, and I am not able to take them out because it'll just rip the page. So it's I can go back and see oh, I must have cut this out this time. And then it just lets me remember things. So it's nice to just have something there that you can look at and just have it tell like your story, I guess. Because once you're gone, it's like who you are is gone too. Because you can't just like, even if you tell your kids stuff or like your friends stuff and they tell other people about who you were, it's like it's not the same because it's secondhand information. It's not like primary source. Um, so, I mean, I feel like if you have a lot on your mind all the time and like you are just busy with everything all at once, it's nice to have something that you can use to take your mind off things. Um, and my sister, I got her some Japanese Kit Kats. They're cookies and cream flavored, and I was gonna buy myself vanilla ice cream ones, but they were like $20, and I wasn't gonna buy $20 for 5 ounces of Kit Kats. That just wasn't a thing that was happening. So instead, I bought myself like $30 worth of books. I bought these books that it's like a checklist in the front of them, and then it like goes through the whole book, and like each thing on the checklist has its own like page of information. I bought 1001 natural landscapes to see before you die, like natural sights to see before you die. 1001 movies to see before you die, and 1001 books to read before you die. They were all fairly cheap. Like the the uh, the natural landscapes one was like $3, so it was worth buying. And I bought them because I love watching movies and I love reading and just getting new information, and like I want to travel everywhere. So I bought a book that's like, here's places you can travel to, and they're cool. The movies one, I had looked at it before, and the cool thing about it was it wasn't just American films, it was like foreign films too. And as I was looking through it, I'm like, holy crap, I've seen that movie. Like, I've seen this. I've seen this. And so I felt like I would just get it so I can actually like check it off and you know, decide if I want to watch other movies that are in there. One of the movies in there is called In the Mood for Love, and it's I want to say it's a Japanese film, but I think it might actually be Chinese. But yeah, Asian. That's all I got for you. But it's a really good movie, and I find that foreign films are a lot more realistic to events that would actually happen. Like the girl doesn't end up with the popular guy, like things like that. It's not about that sort of situation. Which is nice, which is why I like watching them. And last night I actually just watched this movie that I'm going to recommend to my collab channel tomorrow. Or it's only Thursday. Wow. I'm going to recommend to them on Saturday. It's called Melancholia, and it has Kristen Dunst in it, who was in Spider-Man. That's all I know her from, and Virgin Suicides, but no one's ever seen that movie. But Melancholia is by this French director, and it's about these two sisters who are trying to like figure out their lives. But the problem is, as they try and figure it out, they realize that this planet called Melancholia is about to hit Earth. So they have to like be happy with the lives they've lived. And it's a really good movie. And the beginning, it's like 10 minutes of just silent film, and it's interesting to have that be a thing in like modern day film. Just the way people work with film is beautiful to me. Like, um, that and like Miranda July's movies are all like the quotes in everyone's script is so in depth, but there's like so few lines, and it really makes it interesting to look at because you don't know what's going on, and you have to like try and figure it out by yourself and like make your own story for it. Um, but with Melancholia, it was literally just 10 minutes straight of silence and music and some clips, which it was really interesting. And I mean, within the first 5 minutes, I was kind of like, is there going to be talking in this movie? Um, but yeah, the first 10 minutes are just like beautiful clips. And then it goes into like this, it says like part one, Justine, and then part two is Claire. So the two sisters each get their own parts. And it's very interesting. And just the concept behind it is great. Also, my movie yesterday, that was for my video class. So, hope you enjoyed that one. I'll probably make more things of that sort of variety in the near future, as in maybe this weekend. But I don't know because I don't know if I'm going to have a glass project due next week. Which, yeah, yeah. Well, I've been talking for like 13 minutes now, so I'm going to go. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later. Bye.